Hello everyone, it's Sean. I'm back again, and I've given the paint on the Enterprise D, the paint tests here, some time to dry. So now we're going to see what they look like with the various Aztec decals from Decals. Now, the first ones, of course, that I received were the dark gray ones. Well, no, actually well, yeah, they are a dark gray. I wanted them to stand out and at least be visible. So you have about 4 sheets here. There we are. See? Now, if you take a look at well, it's almost the same color. See? That's what the dark gray would look like against the hull. If the hull was the IJN gray. Now, if the hull was instead a light ghost gray on the Syracuse, the gray would show up. But no, oh wait, I gotta take a look at the actual piece, don't I? There's the actual piece. There's the hull. Now you see, in this light, at least according to the camera, the light ghost gray looks slightly brownish, just like the Syracuse hull would. Now here is the dark ghost gray. Oh, sorry, the piece again. Yes. See? There's a dark ghost gray piece. Now the dark ghost gray piece would go more for the actual Aztec decals that go with the 7-ship Enterprise set. So let me do that comparison. Go. We got to compare the faded Aztecs with the bluer Aztecs. So there's the harsh blue ones. You can see how they have a trace of gray. You can see how they look compared to the dark ghost gray hull. Then you have the faded blue Aztecs, more faded. There's the dark ghost gray hull. So they might show up, but they won't show up that well. Now you can see that there are still, there might be a slight gray in there. But you take a look at the escape pods. Now, as far as the Enterprise D, you see how gold those escape pods are? You see how those escape pods are almost white? That's what you're looking for. Because you see on the ones I ordered from Decals for the Syracuse, you see how the escape pods are gray, but they're not practically white. But I will use, because this is the Syracuse registry number, I will use these decals as spares, maybe on the bottom saucer, to replace that which failed. But you can see how you can hardly see the pattern, right? So it'd have to be a very light gray on that. So what I'm actually going to have to do now is put these in with the 7-ship set and separate out the other decals to go with the other ships. So let me do some trimming here and I'll be back. Good thing is, the sheet splits up very evenly, so it's almost like it was designed to be cut in half. And you won't have to worry about anything being off center as far as the numbers. Look, from the 7-ship set, the one around the bridge says D1. From the 2019 edition, it just says 1. And it does say that the Aztecs were changed to a more bluish form for generations, so it'll all work out. Okay, so I'll do the trimming now. All right, so you have the 3. There you go. That's for the top saucer. Then you have the bottom saucer. It's mostly blue. It's not blue-gray, but you can actually see it. And there you go, D46. And these are the escape pods that are the closest to white that they can be. They're only slightly tinged yellow. In fact, they are not even, as you can see. They are even paler than Voyagers, see? So that's good. That's good. So you've got the decals to use for the, just give me 1 minute here. I see, I can put the decals in the proper bag now. So on the one side of the bag, you can have the decals for the star drive of the Syracuse, complete with the Syracuse's registry number and everything. See, 17744. I know there are some people that say, well, it should be a slightly different number. It should be 71744. But that's what Memory Alpha tells us, and that's what I go by. And then here are the Enterprise D decals that will go on the other side of the bag. So that's for the saucer. So it'll have two different Aztec paint schemes. I mean, two different Aztec decal colors. And two different hull colors to indicate that it was cobbled together from two different ships. And as far as I can tell, let me get everything into a better angle here. As far as I can tell, I think yeah, that's way too brown. So what I'm going to do is make the Syracuse hull the light ghost gray, make the Enterprise D hull the Generations dark ghost gray, use the two different colors of Aztec decals to distinguish between the two vessels. And that will be the best thing to do. So I'll get everything set up for a picture or two here. Color choices for the Syracuse. Either the AS2IJN gray or the light ghost gray. And there is the choice for the Enterprise D saucer, dark ghost gray hull with the faded blue Aztecs. So that is all for the restored Enterprise D for now. And let you know what I'm doing for the rest of the week. Selected the two boxes that both the landing legs Voyager and Voyager on the stand will go into while I'm working on them. The completed Defiant, because I got that completed since June of last year. And the 97 Herbie, which I also completed last year. So that's basically the video I'm going to upload on Thursday night because I'm leaving on Friday. That'll basically be the preparation for the model train show. For the model train show here, it was at the Kirkland Arena last year. You can see that, but this year it's back where it should be at the Dorval Arena. And I'll be going there just on June 3rd. So that is all for this week for Sean's model builds. And we'll see you here next time. I will upload this video on Thursday night, and the model train show video will be uploaded on Friday night. So, talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.